Okay, so one of the weapons we use in the Yo Dojo is the katana. It's a Japanese weapon. This is a good example of one. It's probably slightly longer than most, to be honest. I've got an 18th century one, which is probably about this long. When we're looking at edged weapons, really important things to consider the cutting properties of the weapon that you're using. So obviously we know, if I take this out, that we have a very sharp blade along here. The back does not have any sharpness to it, so it's not appropriate for cutting. It only cuts on one edge, and it's got a sharp point at the end for skiing or thrusting. So there's that weapon. So when we're using a weapon like this, I need a shinai, thank you, and I need someone. So Luke, can I borrow you a set, please, very quickly? So if we use the opposite edge to the string, you've got the string here. The opposite edge we'll look at as the cutting edge. So you imagine this is the cutting edge. So if you come over here, Luke, you just stand in front of me here. I want to cut with probably the first 6 inches of the blade. That's the sharpest, normally the sharpest part of the blade. Okay? So I'm here, I've got my wrists turned into the heels of my hands, or on top of the hilt, so I can push with the maximum pressure. I'm going to cut here and push. This pushing action is the bit that does the cutting. It is not an axe. So I'm not using it like an axe. I'm coming here and pushing. This will push him away from me, this movement. So as he falls away, then I can use his weight falling away and the sword being pulled out. Obviously the other way is to, if you can use you a second, let me go to stand there, is as I cut down here and I start to pull him, I can use this pulling movement to move his body maybe to block from another attacker. And then if necessary, if he's falling onto me there, then I need to kick him away and get the sword out of his body, because the sword, as it gets deeper into his body, will get caught with the suction of the human flesh and bones and stuff like that, so it can be sometimes not as simple as just pulling it out like you see in the films. So then let's move on to this next weapon, which we use in the Yo Dojo regularly, is this lightsaber. This is quite a different weapon, so if I just turn it on a second, you'll see. So I'll turn it on. It's about the same length as the Japanese katana, but the main difference, to be honest, is the ability to cut from any angle. You know, epee, I think the European kind of sword that they use in fencing, one of the swords they use in fencing, it's got a triangular section blade, so it can cut on three edges. This you can cut on every aspect. So as soon as it touches you in any way, it's going to cut, or if you like, burn you. So it's a very serious weapon. It's a very serious weapon also to disarm someone. So in the training we do here, we do a fair amount of mutadori, which is taking the sword off the person when you don't have a weapon at all yourself. So you need to watch the next coming up episodes where we'll go through the mutadori skills on how to take the lightsaber off someone without any weapons at all. Okay? Because obviously with the lightsaber you can't have anything touch it without it being destroyed. So you need specific skills and movement patterns for that. Okay, thank you.